you're gonna be like, oh, all right.
That's me right there. I try to get.
You got the real intro on, man.
Oh, there I go. Turned up. Hey, turned up. You heard?
Yo.
Welcome
Yo,
to Stir
I don't know why
Pot,
that intro was on
intro.
there.
You already know how we do.
Yeah, I don't know why that intro was on there, man. I've sent the wrong link. I guess I sent it from the Big Fan Breezy page because it's 3 pages lit right now. Mine's, Jay's, and the Starter Pot. I guess I sent it from the Big Fan Breezy link. My fault. But this is Starter Pot, where we make it hot, where we make it food for thought, where we make it hot, man. We had a whole intro, man. That shit is on a different template. But shout to Philosophy.
Breeze need a administrative assistant, man.
Right?
Man, this shit happened one time. Stop.
He getting
this ain't the first time that happened, man. Come on,
the intro?
This is not the first time that's happened, man.
I mean,
Big Fan Breezy is a celebrity now.
Shout to This Is JTV. Shout to Philosophical P. Yeah, man. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to talk about moderated blunders? What y'all want to talk about?
Yeah, man. You need an AA, man. You need an administrative assistant, man.
Hold on. Shout to Macho from Jersey. Shout to Lee 4788.
No more. He's an entity. You know what I mean? Big Fan Breezy is a personality out here in these streets, so you got to respect his handle. You know what I mean? He got a lot going on. He's out here shaking hands and kissing babies, moving with the movers and shakers. You know what I mean? Making sure that things are right in the Nets fan streets. You know what I mean?
I think he kissing hands and shaking babies, man. That's what I think he might be doing, man.
You kissing hands and shaking babies, Breezo?
I don't know who this nigga think he talking to. It's definitely not me. Definitely not kissing niggas' hands. Pause.
Kissing hands, man. Nah, hold up. That's not a pause, man. You never kissed a lady's hand like a gentleman? I've done that shit before plenty times, man.
I kissed one woman's hand, and that's my woman, and that's
I'm talking about in life, man. Here you go being in trouble, man. Like nobody's trying to get
I don't know where y'all going with this. You know what I mean?
Life,
like, what are y'all even doing right now?
So I guess you're not a gentleman, man. I guess you're not a true gentleman, because true gentleman kisses a lady's hand, man. Like you've never seen that before.
You trying to say he uncultured?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. But what I will say is that as far as who talking about who, I see India Ari get on Young Miami ass about that song she came out with, Just Spin That Shit. Came out like, yo, this is the type of music that's fucking up our people. This is the type of toxic shit that's making us look bad as a culture. And I know
you say it like that, man. She don't talk like that, man.
Of course, she ain't say that in that way, in that fashion. I'm paraphrasing, but you know, she showed her disgust for it. You know what I'm saying? Young Miami responded. I didn't get a chance. That was today, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. But to be honest, the song when I heard it, it made me think of they cloned Tyrone. Excuse me, and they was talking about in the music how they program the music for people to act one way and behave one way. And I thought of that movie, They Cloned Tyrone, when I think of that song. So yeah, I'm on India.Arie side, man. I hope that shit ain't the summer anthem. I hope the summer got something better to provide than the motherfucking Spin That Shit, because I'm not a fan of that shit at all.
It's too late. It is the summer anthem. And I am a fan of the song, but I do think it got a total wrong message. That's why me and D-Rock came out with Save That Shit. You know what I mean? Because it is the exact opposite of what she's talking about. And I feel like most people need to save that shit and not spin that shit. There are a few people, there is a certain subset of people that got it like that they could just spin that shit, not think about it, have fun, live life. But I also think that most of us need to be saving that shit and planning for what you need to do and not just spending it.
But so, you know what it was, Jay? She was
for the people.
She was honing on the part saying like be scammers. Like, where my scamming ass niggas at? Like, you can't ask for the working man, you know, the hard working man.
You ain't hear my
niggas. Huh?
You ain't hear my version?
Bro, I love your song. I heard you in D version. I'm not talking about
It's
you. I'm talking
literally
about
where my 9 to 5 niggas at. Know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's really embodying the work and shit. But when you looking at the industry and what they doing, I mean, they are promoting the bullshit. And we know that already. Now, I mean, we knew that for the past 25 years at least.
I was just
So
about to say, you look at last week, we was talking the 30-year anniversary of Hove and all the shit that was talking on that Reasonable Doubt album. So here I'm gonna play devil's advocate now, Breeze, and keep it 100 right here. You wasn't a message or any of the music back, a fan of the message and the music back in the days, 30 years ago, when Hove was talking the streets, coolest to spend our money foolish, or when Kim and Foxy was on they shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit been around. You know what I'm saying? So this may not be your cup of tea today, but at one point in time, it definitely was.
I think the difference is India Reed or artists or formerly, that made music that was in the industry, jumping out, speaking out, being vocal about not liking what the industry is doing. I think that's the difference. I think the social media platform gives artists, you know what I mean, or former artists, you're like, yo, this is what's wrong with the industry. And what I'm saying, she kind of known for neo soul, so her music got a whole different. It's not like that's what she did 30 years ago, and then she pulling up on some, oh yeah, da da da. She always was with neo soul. It was uplifting the black man, uplifting black couples, uplifting, you know what I'm saying, the black woman and the black man individually. So she made good music, and it did have a good message. But again, if there was going to be somebody who spoke on it, I think it is India Ivory. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that she jumped out and said something.
But again, though, you ain't really addressed what I just said, though, bro.
Did I? Me? Yeah, I listened. I listened to that. I rapped it. I knew the verses. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I get where she coming from. But have I been spitting bars where I know that's nothing that I did, but I'm just spitting the verse? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it be sounding like some. I mean, I recited Money Cash Holes. Like, I'm not some perfect guy. You know what I mean?
Go. It's what I'm saying.
Like,
so don't be the get off my lawn dude now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not.
Don't be the old timer now. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Indy Irie is making a good point. Hence, Jay making a song called "Where My 9 to 5 Niggas At," opposed to where my scamming ass niggas at. You know what I'm saying? And again, like.
But ain't nobody make a song about 9 to 5 dudes. Not in the 70s, not in the 80s, not in the 90s.
I'm saying Jay did. Jay
no,
did.
but I'm not talking about Jay. I'm not talking about Jay's song right now, bro. I'm talking about your original, topic that we talking about right here. Like this is not new. That's all I'm saying. Like this ain't like breaking news. You know what I'm saying? The music industry has been made songs with certain messages. It's up for each individual to get what they get out those messages, man. Like, yo, you could spend that and save that. You could do both. It ain't nothing wrong with doing both. When you got it, you got it. You could spend it. And when you don't, you save it. And you also always make sure you save it for them rainy days, because then when them rainy days come, if your ass ain't got no umbrella, you getting drenched.
And I feel like just when it comes to music and shit, I don't think musicians and artists get the same leeway as fucking like people who make movies and shit like that. Because when they make a movie about robbing a bank and a heist and this, that, and the third, it's this was Francis Ford Coppola and it's the best movie and oh my god, you see the complexities. But when it's a song that somebody took the time to write, it got to be fucking 100% accurate to real life and everyday life or whatever. It's artistic expression, and does it have to be 100%? Like, how about some onus on the people who are listening to it to be an individual and not follow what they see in the movies or on TV shows or in a song? But at the same time, level spelled backwards is level for a reason. It's always about balance. So you got to have some of this and some of that.
Yo, it's no different than, remember when GTA first came out and all the parents was up in arms about, oh my goodness, this is promoting violence to the kids. No, it's not. It's a video game, no different than a movie, no different than a song, no different than a TV show. Everything has ratings. Why the hell is you letting 10-year-old Timmy play GTA if you don't want him to go to his school and do the wild shit? So it's each individual, man. You can't blame an artist for creating whatever they create on any level. It's up to the people to consume it how it should be consumed. And in the facts when it comes to kids involved, parents be better fucking parents, man.
Yeah, I think parents, the guidance of parents, making sure they color inside the lines, type shit. It's always going to be important, you know. I really feel like got my shit too. Hold on, man. I really feel like
can't see the logo. You holding it like the get off my lawn, dude. You know what I'm saying? You Grandpa Breeze today, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm just calling it what it is. Like, my thing is, and if that's what the growth is, if I could grow to be a grandpa, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to think the same way I did 30 years ago. I don't want to be the same guy. I had to evolve some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, and do I listen to the same music from 30 years ago? I mean, I do still listen to Reasonable Doubt. I still, you know what I'm saying, got downloads of Reasonable Doubt. We were just talking about that. But do I see what Indie Ari is saying as far as the trajectory of how music could be influential? And parents is not always there to advise, like, yo, you shouldn't listen to this or that, or the influences that music could have on the youth. You know, I'm not going to be naive to say that music isn't impressionable and these influence, and it doesn't influence the youth, regardless if it's the parents' duty. You know what I mean? Like you were saying, if you got it, you got it. But again, NDRE still makes a good point, because I think neo soul is probably the only genre, or probably the more specific genre that does more uplifting. It's really not no negativity in that music at all. There's no vanity, none of that.
Erykah Badu is negative, bro.
I feel like you on some shit on the lawn, shaking my fists, get off my lawn shit, because, bro, let the younger generation do what they do and stay out their business the same way you wanted your parents to stay out your business when you was walking down the street with your Walkman. Like, you walking down to how what I'm listening to bothering you, like, and then you like turn that rapidy rap bullshit off, man. I hate
you. Sound like John Witherspoon, the late great John Witherspoon from from House Party. I don't want to hear no damn Public Enema. That's what you sound like right now, man. Like, for real.
No, Young Miami. I don't care if Young Miami, Old Miami, any Miami. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
I'll put it in a female perspective, a female artist perspective. When Foxy and Kim took over the world, and it was all about the sex lyrics, was you on the side saying, "Oh, these lyrics is absurd," or was you grooving to that shit?
Close her legs on the cover of that album. Why she got all of that?
You gotta let the young generation have their fun, like how we had our fun. Why you now?
I'm not stopping them. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of the song.
Like the fun police, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying I'm not a fan of the song. I'm not saying take it off the radio and it's this, that, and third. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of the song. It's not in my Walkman. It's not in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I'm listening. You ain't gonna catch me reciting that shit from the corner of your eye, like, oh, you hear that shit, I'm saying, playing off to the side. Or if I was whipping, you're gonna hear that shit play, and then you're gonna see me in my car reciting it at a red light. Nah, that's not what it is. If I'm at a red light and that song come on, I'm turning it. I'm to a different channel. I'll listen to bluegrass before I listen to that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. But again, you know what I mean? I still listen to Panero. I still listen to the Locks. I still listen to the stuff I listened to when I was growing up. It's not my fault. The artist that I grew up with.
Like, SP is one of the most wild. He's got some of the most wildest lyrics ever.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. But that's why I made my own version of it, because I didn't want to hear what she was talking about. But the song is good because the beat is fire, the cadence is fire. Like, it's a good song. But I do think people need to hear both. Niggas need to hear Spin That. Niggas need to hear Save That. I feel like it's perspectives, and that's the thing that
where can they hear Save That, Jay? Where can they hear Save That?
Right now, you could get every single thing you want out of music right now. You just got to search for it. It's all out there. Before, it was like stopping people from making certain sort of shit, or it's stopping you from hearing. Now, if you're looking for whatever you want to find that neo soul, it's a bunch of neo soul artists, new artists, old artists. It's fucking R&B, it's pop, it's hip hop. It's so many subgenres of music right now. It's insane. You just gotta listen to what you like, and what you don't like, don't listen to. And the more you talk about what you don't like, you are giving it gas even more, because now more people is going to listen to what you don't like about it.
Like oh, I didn't hear that. Now I gotta listen to it because Breezy just said something about it. So let me see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I just think the more you give power to what you don't like, that's how shit blow up. Like if you look at even 50 Cent, you look at Dr. Dre, you look at Eminem, how they blew up is from niggas not liking them as well. Niggas trying to ban them, niggas trying to ban the CD. Like that shit takes you to the next level.
Nigga said ban. Nigga, I said I'm not a fan of the song. Nobody ain't trying to ban it. I just said I
don't think any of us are really a fan of the song. And I get your point about what she's saying, but all I'm saying is it's rinse, wash, and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been going through the same thing with music. Shit, even before we was born. And you had dudes like Elvis and shit doing what he was doing. You know how many people were offended by some of his lyrics and dance moves? And that's how he got his popularity, to Jay's point. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna, music is to give you freedom to do whatever you want to do. And that's what they doing. So I just don't think that, you know, it should be a big deal, because it wasn't a big deal 30 years ago. It wasn't a big deal 50 years ago. It's always going to be around. 30 years from now, it's going to be somebody having a problem with something that somebody making now. That's the beautiful thing about it. You don't like it, just shut the shit off.
Yeah, I don't think there was platforms back then where you could be as vocal as you are now. I think that's the only difference. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but social media is just an easier access. Like you could just go on your phone and be right there, have an opinion and talk to the world right there from. And radio, you had to be somebody in the game already to get on the radio. It was.
Well, I mean, that's what we're saying is, you know, these songs that's popular. Like this is a popular song. Young Miami, she's a popular artist right now. Is she my cup of tea? No. That's why I could just go to the Keurig and make something else and don't got to worry about drinking that.
But in the club, when that shit come on, do it hit? Hell yeah. That shit hits.
Yo, speaking the last time I've been to the club, man.
I respect that too.
Nah, I go to lounges now, man. I'm too old for the club. No bullshit, man. I done been in too many club fights, too many club altercations over this, over that. My fault, other people's fault. Yeah, I got PTSD from the club like a motherfucker, man.
I get it. Yeah, man, but you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know what I mean? And there's a time and place for everything, you know what I mean? Right. So I'm cool. Shout to Young Miami, shout to whoever mixed that song, because I think whoever mixed that song did it immaculately. It sounds great. Like sonically, it sounds great. So whoever did that, shout to them. Yeah. And I think it is too late. That seems like it's the song of the summer right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, usually when the song of the summer, when that shit still got momentum early July, that shit gonna ride out through the 4th of July, through Labor Day. You know what I'm saying? That shit's just gonna rock out. She probably gonna be one of the main people at Summer Jam this year. I don't know the lineup. Because, again, I follow music, but I follow the music that I care about these days. You know, like, I don't really follow all the mainstream shit because it's too much shit to follow.
Mm-hmm. Just on a follow-up, that was on the J and the Z train that they roll out for Hov. I've seen it, though, and it was beautiful, man. They showed them going through the J and the Z line, and they
doing that for a while, right? I read like
since you mentioned it, I honestly,
how are you promoting all this drug dealing ass music, man? You promoting all this? You keep talking about
get off my lawn.
These drug dealers making music and coming into the game promoting drugs and killing your own people.
Right?
Why are you promoting this? India Outreach can't tell you that.
Listen, all I said was they had a rollout for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can interpret that how you wish. And the thing is, I honestly wanted to be a segment where we broke down his at least one song a show until the actual Yankee Stadium event happened. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
see, now here you go. Yo,
since
you know
y'all
what,
want to
man?
do all of that, I
We're
don't
gonna
even
call
want to
this
do the
episode.
segment no more.
We're gonna call this episode one third of the pot calling the kettle black. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna rename this episode. 1/3 of the pot calling the kettle black. That's the new name of this fucking episode, man. I swear, Breeze. You
I don't
killing
know
me
why
right
y'all
now.
named
How
it
you
black
go
and
from that to now you want to do a bar
Scamming is
break?
when he draws the line. The scamming is when you draw the line, but nigga could sell all the drugs in America and be kingpin, Scarface, everything under
Do
the
the
sun.
devious acts that come along with it. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
No. But what I'm saying
man.
is, when I talk about a bar breakdown, it is not to glorify such bars. It is to
Giving it attention.
articulate
Let's do a bar
our
breakdown with Young
opinions about
Miami.
what we
How about
think
that?
about the song. It is not to say, yes, that man should have sold those drugs. Yes, that man should have shot that man. We're not glorifying any of that.
He shot his own
But you're
brother.
giving it attention. You're giving it attention, though.
Hold on, wait. Time out.
What he
So
said,
you
what
gonna
he
talk
meant, the
about
metaphors,
No.
the double
You gonna
entendres, the triple entendres.
Bro,
We
you gonna
celebrating
talk about
the
Young
wordplay,
Miami,
if you will.
but then bring up the dude that shot his own brother and sold crack to his moms. That guy is the one you want to promote.
That's the one that we should highlight every week from now until whenever. 1/3 of the pot calling the kettle black. I swear, man.
Listen, man, y'all pick a topic, man, because
Nah,
I'm gonna just skip this time, man. Y'all pick a topic. The first two topics,
This nigga Holmes
missing
that
right
came a
now,
long
man.
way.
Y'all pick the next topic, man.
Selling
Know what I'm
crack to
saying?
your moms and shooting your own brother to a billionaire. That nigga came a long way. Shout out to people being reformed.
Word. And here's the thing. How you know Young Miami 20 years from now don't open up like an investment firm, the largest one of its kind, that helps people save that instead of spend it. And then she throw Jay on the remix. You know what I'm saying? How you know that can't happen?
I didn't say it couldn't. I'm saying let's say it happened. If it's possible, if she built it, they will come. It's all good for me.
Just
you know what I'm
saying,
saying?
man.
All I'm saying is pick the next topic. You know what I'm
What was
saying?
homie name from the Get Off My Lawn? What was his name? Yo, Breeze, that's about to be your new AKA. Whatever son name was from the Get Off My Lawn shit. I can't. It was Clint Eastwood, but I can't remember the name of the character he played. That's about to be your new AKA, the Get Off My Lawn shit, man.
I don't know that movie was good too.
Why? Because I don't like scamming ass.
That's where the Get Off My Lawn shit come from.
Ass.
It's from that movie. So like,
I thought you was talking about Friday. I thought
you
you was talking about the dude in Friday. The dude. I thought you was talking about him.
Nah, Get Off My Lawn is like a saying that came from that movie because he was an older dude and he was pissed off with some younger people. And then it kind of took on its own meaning over the last 20 years of it's that old uptight dude who wants to ruffle the feathers of all the people having fun and stuff like that. So that's why I said you like to get off my lawn, dude.
I'm always bad. I'm always this, but the flow stay nasty like hallway piss. I'm turning that shit off. I'm putting that on. And they mad at me. I'm the old guy. I'm uptight because I want to listen to Jada Kiss. Because I want to listen to
the same way, bro.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure, and I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure Big Saw was telling you, don't listen to Styles P. Listen to this. He was cutting your shit, putting on the OJs or something.
Oh, right, exactly.
Yeah, this that good music right here. You hear this from my day? And you doing the same thing to the young kids.
Right.
No, I'm doing the same thing to young kids. I gotta be a fan of the song because it's why you saying I gotta be a fan of the song? I'm not doing that to young kids.
No, nobody's saying that.
No, hold on, because y'all both saying two different things. I was talking to Jay when I said that. And the thing about my pops, bro, my pops used to put me on. Even when Biggie had that song, he was like, yeah, you know, he got that beat from Ron Isley. That's a beat called Between the Sheets. He would tell me shit like that. Like, yeah, he rapping over beats. So I grew up to. Yeah, I kind of like him because he's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was different. And I understand more what it is now than I did then. Like, Big was really rapping over Between the Sheets beat. That shit is hard. Now that I think about what that song meant in that era, the Between the Sheets song, and then him rapping over that on his album, tough.
You still sounding real Get Off My Lawn-ish though, man.
Listen,
Bro, it is what it is, man. I listen to good music, and just because I ain't a fan of that specific song, I could tell you the songs that I am listening to, and they probably better than that song since we taking it there. You know
Yo,
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
remember Styles P verse on Wildin' Out? Do y'all remember the radio edit of that song, of that verse?
Oh, let me hear some songs you hear from some 20-year-olds that are fire to you, like some real young
playlist.
You said what?
Like the young generation songs that you like, because you said you could tell me some songs that fire. What songs from the young generation that you fuck with?
I think I like Corday. I like him. I like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you talking about. Niggas who rap like old niggas.
Okay.
Kinda, yeah. He kind of do. That's the dude who was with the tennis player for a while.
The tennis player, no, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah.
Corday is nice, but he got an older flow.
Yeah, he all right.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't even consider him newer because he been out of grip now.
True, but he still ain't fully on. You know what I mean?
Because what he been out like? I think I first heard him like 10 years ago.
It's probably something like that because he was down with one of them crews with the 3 letters in front of their names.
Yeah, I remember that.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, I remember that. Like he got boss.
But
I mean, besides that, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, let me. Who? Like one of these young niggas that rap with the weird flows. These drill niggas.
The dude, he yeah, I want a party. She had the Bacardi. It's this young boy from New York.
I don't know, man. All I'm saying is these young
rappers, bro.
Bro.
But I like him as an artist. He bringing fun back to music.
Oh, you talking about the one who be streaming too?
Yeah, he was with Consonant, and he did a song with Consonant. He's like, like it's just fun music. Like,
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But what do you think? You like him? He's
decent. He decent. He make fun music. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like all I'm saying is a lot of the music that these young people is listening to ain't really for us. It ain't like you gonna go do that, but let them do them.
Right. Yeah. Don't be the older generation to this new generation, man. Be the older generation to this new generation how we wanted the older generation to be to us. Don't be just like them.
And for me personally, like even when I was working with the teens and shit like that, even when they would come, like a lot of times you work with kids and you do like a writing program and you get them to write songs, and then they come in there writing about the bullshit, right? But some people would like stifle them and say, don't write about that, stop that. But I think it's more important to let them write what's on their mind and be in the program and they're doing shit that's not the shit in the street, but they in the program writing about it rather than them get turned off from the program, then go out in the streets.
Right.
And then on top of that, as you let them write that shit out, whatever they see, whatever they thinking, whatever they think they should be rapping about, eventually they'll develop their own style and get out of that if you like encourage it, but not steering them and telling them what to do. Know what I mean? Let them discover it for themselves that you ain't got to put a curse in every single syllable. You don't got to just rap about one specific subject because that's what you hear on the radio. But you do got to let them write what feels true to them, especially when they first starting. But as you develop as an artist, you're going to, veer into different shit.
Yo, JDJ, hilarious for that one, man. Like Jay was just saying, like you can't. The quickest way to deter somebody from something is telling them what they can and cannot do.
I never did that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But
just to be clear, because I've been say y'all saying this and that. I just want to be clear where I stand. And to Jay's point, I agree with everything he said. The creativity, let that flow. Having that program. Which I was gonna ask Jay, do you think they fund that the right? Like, is it a lot of funding behind programs like that, or is it not a lot of funding behind that?
it's not a lot of funding to go around. It should be more of that, but I know people that are still doing it and they're getting money. I wish they programs could double in funding by tomorrow so they could hire more staff and go out to every school. But it is what it is. And the thing is, the more you can encourage and nurture the youth, the more that they will stay out of the bullshit.
Right.
Because the most time kids get in trouble is like after school time. I think it's from like 3 to 7 p.m. or 3 to 8 p.m. So if you could keep them busy from that time and in something positive from those times, you are like saving their life pretty much.
Word. And
I've seen the PA.
A lot of situations, the arts are the departments that get the least amount of funding. Like if you think about it, when it comes to schools, after school programs, anything for the youth, the majority of the funding goes straight to educational resources and whatever that looks like. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's textbooks, computers, things like that to get the information. The second most of the budget, the second most biggest part of the budget goes to sports and recreation events. Unfortunately, the arts gets whatever is left over after all of that. And what they really need to do is figure out a way how to hustle up some more bread to put into those artistic programs, because guess what? Not everybody is going to be completely into education. There can be some C students out there
into sports.
Right. That was my next point. There's going to be some C students out there that still can have a chance to be successful if they have other avenues introduced to them. Same thing like I was about to say, like you said, Jay, when it comes to sports, not everybody is going to be into sports. So you have to have different things to fit all the different buckets. Because if you look at it, most of the kids, like Jay said, 3 to 7, 3 to 8, if they not playing in sports or if they not in some type of after school program that they actually want to be involved in, they getting into some type of trouble. They either on the block doing some shit, they either fucking when they ain't supposed to be fucking, knocking somebody up, having teenage kids and stuff like that. All types of shit. It's all types of fuckery that goes on when they're not active.
Nah, speaking of that, just brought that shit up, but I forgot to tell you, Amina's son, my nephew, Justin, he was on the news the other day for his robotics team at school, because he's on the robotics team or whatever. And really the article was really about the team captain, this girl, but he was in the commercial, in the story a couple times. And then at the end, he made the robot shoot a ball into a basket. And then the reporter was like, "Yeah, great job, Justin!" Like she shouted him out right at the end of the story. But it was fire though. But that just goes to show you that robotics team, and I don't know if that probably would be considered a sport now. It's esports, I guess. But shout to them. I mean, all it is finding what they want to do and encouraging that. Now, I mean, no matter what it is, they building stuff and they into the techie stuff, whether they shooting shots themselves, whether they want to write, do pottery, poetry, whatever. Like,
just encourage and think about this, right? So as humans, we like choices. It doesn't matter what age we are. And the younger we are, the more choices we actually want, because we think life is simpler than what it really is. When we get older, we know how to curtail our choices to few select and find different things, things like that. But when we're younger, we don't know what we really like until we like it. So there needs to be a wide array of choices for these young minds to figure out exactly where they want to go, what they want to do. Because if we limit them too early, that's when we lose them. And then where do we lose them to 9 times out of 10, especially in our community? It's going to be the streets. So we don't need a menu that has, 7 different entrees. You need like an Applebee's menu that's got, 40 different choices. Right. For these kids to sit down and really look at and digest. Because guess what? They're kids. They're going to make mistakes. So they may make that first mistake and think that they're into this and then figure out that's not for them. If we go automatically and shut them out and don't even give them a second or third or even fourth and fifth option at times, how can they really figure out what's for them so they can then excel and reach their fullest potential? I say this shit all the time, especially when my kids were younger. We have to save them from themselves because they don't know yet.
Yeah, I think PAL was great with that. I remember going to PAL. That's the Police Athletic League,
Yeah.
and that was after school. So right after school, if your parents wasn't home from work yet, you could go to PAL. They had PAL at the church. The church was right next door to where I lived at. So case in point is that was a regular thing. And it wasn't just me in there, it was mad kids in there. You know what I mean? They had a whole situation. You go in there, you eat, you do some homework, you finish your homework, you paying time, you could go play basketball. I remember that. And I'm saying that to say that's time for your mother to get home from work. All of that time that you there, you safe. Your parent is comfortable because they know you safe. You know what I'm saying? They got a situation where the parent is contacted when you get there, type shit. You know what I mean? And they had head count, attendance, and it was just one of the better part of the community that made the community better. And I don't see it now. I was just researching it while we was talking, and they had a bunch of stuff that popped up that I didn't get a chance to actually read it, but I just with my eyes can see, it was visible, it was tangible. I heard about it, I seen it. I remember too. It was one on Gates up the block from where Jay from. It was down the block. They had a PAL there. They had another one on Quincy. That was two in walking distance. Now I could walk and don't know where the hell a PAL is at. And I'm saying that to say kids were safer at these PALs. It's the police
They out
athletic.
there.
Man,
I
like,
the one on Pennsylvania and the one on Gates is still there.
okay, that's what's up.
There's YMCA's. There's programs. You got to find them, and I do think you got to find them. But at the same time, there's certain schools and stuff that do real good jobs of
Mm-hmm.
program. Like I know of myself of at least 3 schools that stay open late for after school activities. Like, and they be having kids there till 7, 8 o'clock at night. And the fact that you could keep a kid in school that long is a great thing. Now, I
Right.
mean, I'm not sure if that's every school, because most of the schools that I work with be schools for like kids that got kicked out of another school or something like that. So they're getting a second chance somehow or whatever. So they try specifically to have extra programming. They got video game clubs. They got all of this stuff. They got like one of the schools I work with has 2 full recording studios in it.
That's
2.
dope. That's
And
dope.
my thing is, if I had a recording studio in my school,
About it.
like
And
that's
when you say your school, what grades are you talking about?
high school.
High school, 9
High
through 12.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's a perfect age for some of these kids to learn different skills. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you can teach, not everybody in the world is going to be a Rhodes Scholar. Not everybody in the world is going to be, very good at a specific thing that's not uncommon. But if you can teach someone a trade, a skill, something like that, where they can rely on and go out and find a means for themselves and then their future family, that's giving a person something so major, man. And a lot of people don't get that. It doesn't matter what the trade is. It doesn't matter if it's fixing toilets or making a beat. It's a trade is a trade, man.
At one of the schools I work at, they got the fucking the barbershop class. So they got a whole barbershop in the school. They got a barber that come donate his time, teach the kids how to cut hair, and
That's
give
facts.
free haircuts to the kids who can't afford a haircut. Like their parents can't afford to send them to the barbershop. They could come right down to the barbershop class, get a shape up, get
See
a
what I'm
whatever.
saying?
So they ain't not walking around woofing and people
Yeah.
like, look at your haircut, look at your hairline. Because remember, that used to be a thing back in the day. It still is a thing. But you could come here, get the haircut, now you shaped up. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, no, I think I was just looking at the article because I remember it's coming back now, making it more popular. But trades had went out, and high schools, out of public schools, and I think they did it to become a business. Like there's a bunch of different trade schools that you could go to. Like they took them out to high schools to become a business. In the article I was looking at, they was talking about
They stopped teaching a lot of stuff in high school, though. Like, if you really
Yeah.
think about it, like the way, bro, shit is so dumbed down now. They want to make things easier for people. It's no other gleaming proof of this to me than when you look at the game Monopoly. So remember in Monopoly, you actually had to do math when you landed on certain things. It was $75 for this, or $110 for this, or $40 for that. Now in Monopoly, everything is rounded up or down, so that way you don't have to do math. And that just shows you the society that we kind of are living in right now, where everything wants to be simplified. Nobody wants to go through the journey or the path of getting to their destination. They just want to go from A to B automatically as quickly as possible, man. And that's because, you know, I say this all the time. It's because we live in a fucking microwave society, man, and it's terrible.
Yeah, they definitely took the trades. I said trade programs in New York City public schools did not disappear overnight, but their decline accelerated in the late 1990s and early 2000s, with many vocational and technical shops being phased out between 2000 and 2010. Like, by the early 2000s, city vocational schools were already under pressure from dwindling enrollment, fiscal constraints, and the shift toward college preparatory curricula. So basically, they was competing with colleges, so like the trade schools. But now I've seen
No, college prep is different.
What's it?
College prep is like advanced high school type courses or advanced high schools in themselves.
Okay, so they was competing with that. Okay,
because that's why it's prep, like prepping for college.
For it. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what I got from that, and this is disgusting to me, is that they basically figuring out how to filter somebody whether they college worthy or not at earlier ages, and that's disgusting, man.
I see people go to college later in their life all the time.
No, but what I'm saying is like they are automatically labeling these kids, saying, "Hey, we don't think that you're college material, so we're going to push you off to a trade school," as opposed to we think you possibly will be college material, so we're going to push you to a college prep school. That's bullshit, man. Give somebody a chance to be who they supposed to be at any time, man. Don't give them a cutoff time, especially not a kid, man. We got to save them from themselves, man.
No, facts, right? So you gotta believe in them. We are the future, man. You gotta pour energy into them, pour time into them too. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of that be because they be looking for results. Like JDG said, Amazon Prime Society. I want it all, and I want it now. Right. You know that go into business.
Exactly the problem with yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, like. Every time I go anywhere and I see somebody pay for with their phone for something, bro, that shit drives me fucking crazy, man.
Okay, get off my lawn.
Nah, it's different here, bro. This got nothing to do with that shit. It has to do with that microwave society shit. And like I said, when you had stepped away for a second, if you're telling a kid, if you're putting a timeline on a kid to where they have to figure out if they college material or not, that's disgusting, man. Somebody like where's the rooting for the underdog? Where's the comeback for a kid who had a fucked up earlier on, but then could figure it out with what's going on next? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. See, I get you with that, JDJ, but like I said, man, that right there is crazy, man, because it's nobody, not the person paying, not the cashier, not the people on the line next. You can't wait 5-10 extra seconds for somebody to pull some cash out their pocket or a card out their pocket. Like you're in that much of a rush. And that's what I think. Like a lot of times with society, we need to slow down and really trust and enjoy the process, man.
I think it's. I was talking about that the other day. I don't know if I was on Cloud 9 or what. I was just talking about the digital realm and the physical realm. Like the physical realm is different from the digital realm. The digital realm, you could have a whole life, and you could like they doing a whole lot trying to pay attention to the digital realm, and the digital realm is a digital realm. Like right now, we in the digital realm when we talking to each other, but the physical realm is a different realm. Like they both parts of your life, but to your point, the digital realm is not having cash. Everything is digital. You got $2 or $200 or whatever. You just tap it, but you're not pulling out no cash. That's $200. And if you trust all your money to be digital, and none of your money to be cash, is that a good thing? Is that
Hell
what we
nah.
is that the trajectory we going into? Because
Hell no.
what I learned about money is that it used to be, you know, equivalent to gold and shit like that. And then the more it became paper, and you know what I mean? It's not.
I got one since we stirring the lawn today and we talk about shit that grinds my gears with this new age society. I got one. You know what I hate? I hate that they don't want to give you discs for your video games no more. Cause GTA said they are selling a fucking digital fucking code in a box, and I want to slap every Rockstar employee all in a line. Put every Rockstar employee in the line. Just pop, 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 pop. Now I mean, slap all of them, because how the hell y'all selling me $100 game?
I said it was 80, right?
Well, it depends on what tier you get. Know what I mean?
Okay, I heard 80. I didn't know it was different tiers. So all that shit is gonna be is the cards to buy shit, to have cash, probably. I don't think it's gonna be a different.
But $100 for a code in the box. I'd rather have 2 discs than I gotta download 2 discs. You giving me a stupid code in the box. I don't like that. And just because, and people call me, everybody who got PS5, like, yeah, why you got the disc version? Why you always trying to buy the disc? But for me, it's like, I paid for it, so I feel like I should be able to sell it, trade it in, or give it to somebody. With a digital code, you can do none of the above.
It's yours forever. Yours and only yours, unless you sell the whole system.
Like, I don't know.
Even if you sell the whole system, you still got to get the PSN. Yeah, bro. They just it's extortion. It's extortion. I got an email today from them talking about, yeah, don't forget August 1st, your shit renews. And I'm like, I know that. Like, the fuck? I don't want your courtesy email. I know y'all gonna take the bread from me.
Did y'all know that PlayStation had a monopoly lawsuit?
He said Sony is stopping making any games on disc in 2028. GameStop is in trouble.
I believe it.
Now we can't resell our games. So I feel like they're taking away our rights with this.
Like, yes.
Because
that's not what they're doing, though. If you really think about it, they cutting costs.
I do like the fact, like
all for the name of cutting costs.
Stuff that y'all was saying.
The name of that.
That's what business is.
Society excelling, society doing better than it did before. But I think with this, they're taking something away from us. You know what I mean?
You feel that way about music and movies too?
Not really. What the discs? Yeah, kinda. Like the fact that you can't own it, like even with streaming, right?
Not tangible. It's in the not digital world, not the physical world.
Anything. So if they decide to take the songs down right now, you'll never be able to listen to it again. When you bought the CD, you had it and you could listen to it years later. You could give it to somebody. You could ship it to somebody. But it's gifts and a curse to everything, because if you lose your CD, you don't got the music no more.
You gotta go buy another one,
maybe. But on streaming, you know, it's quote unquote always going to be there as long as the platform is there, and you can have it anywhere as long as you sign into the platform. So it's gifts, it's pros and cons to each one. But
you at least want the option, like you were saying earlier. You want the option to if they're going to stop it in 2028, you're not even giving me the option now.
But this is the thing though, because this is cutting costs. It costs money to produce things. So if I can figure out a way to still give you whatever the content is that you're looking for without producing the actual thing, it's gonna cut costs.
The box, the disc, all of that.
It's gonna cut costs like crazy. And now I'm gonna play devil's advocate and take it to another level.
Cheaper for the digital version than the physical version. Then
I give you that, but they're not gonna do that though. They're not gonna do that. Yeah. That's the thing. They business, especially where we at right now in business, it's all about cutting costs and putting a product out that justifies the price that I'm going to charge you regardless. Look no further than the U.S. government. No. Look no further than the U.S. government, bro. They stopped making the penny, right? Do you think that's where we're going to stop? Or do you think this is going to continue until they stop making all coins, period? And then after that, they're going to actually stop making bills. That's the next step. If y'all don't see this shit.
No, bro, there was no upright. There was no uprising. All people did was watch the copper stop. That's all people did. There
And
was
copper
no
went up. The
uprising.
value of copper went up overnight.
Right. Soon as they take it out the circulation, now all of a sudden the copper go up. You know what I'm saying? I had asked the OG this sidebar. I said, what if all of that gold that African Americans bought back in the 80s, what if they just kept that and then sold it? What would happen? You know what I mean? Just just how things appreciate and depreciate. It was something you said earlier too that I wanted to bring up, but I actually forgot what it was. But I did see that PlayStation did have a real lawsuit, bro. They had a lawsuit. It says a major U.S. class action lawsuit alleges that Sony Interactive Entertainment monopolized the sale of digital PlayStation games by eliminating competition in 2019. So I'm bringing it up to say that it's about control by having things digital. Now it says when it banned third-party retailers like Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, Target, and Walmart from selling game-specific vouchers for PlayStation digital downloads. So again, they saying that the plaintiff basically versus Sony was by making the PlayStation Store the only outlet for the digital PlayStation games and DLC. Basically, you taking all the money. You taking all the money. You ain't giving us none of that money, and we ain't fucking with that.
That's what. Yo, that's all business is trying to monopolize, especially when you become very big in the market share. So you read that story about how Sony is basically pushing out the retailers. I read a story the other day that Nike tried to push the retailers out, which we all know they tried to make it was nothing but sneakers app and the Nike app and Nike.com and all of that, buy your shit that way. They're taking a huge loss on it that way, and now they're actually going back to the retailers and saying, please fuck with us again, so that way we can continue to move our work. So now they tried it. So now they're trying to like really strengthen their relationships with the Foot Lockers and the Champs and the JD Sports.
That's the old price.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So they all gonna try to do what Sony is doing, because that's what Nike tried to do too. But it's up to the people. Our dollar matters. How we spend it, what we spend it on, where we spend it. All of that shit matters. And for anybody that doesn't think it does, look, now the sneakers app is basically, give it a little bit longer, that shit's going to crumble completely. And I'm happy because fuck the sneakers app.
Well, all this talk about Monopoly just got me thinking about the fact that the game Monopoly is actually an anti-monopoly game. Like, that's what it was made for, to break up monopolies. Like,
but the winner builds the biggest monopoly, though.
Yeah, but if you look at the origins of Monopoly or what it came from, it was supposed to be to show that monopolies are a bad thing and it keeps you broke and people. It's like a horrible thing, but it just.
What was the name of the game? We knew this.
Huh?
What was the name of the game? Remember we watched the shit? Right. That's what it was called.
Game. And it was supposed to be about breaking up monopolies, and it's supposed to show you the bad things about capitalism and consumerism. But, you know, at the end of the day, people like to spend that shit. Spend that shit. Spend that shit.
You got to know how to do both, man. Like I said before, man, you gotta balance doing what makes you happy, but also making sure you got bread to the side. Because, yo, I'll never forget the shit that the Greeks said in season 2 of The Wire, man. Remember when he's talking to Frank Sabaka and he says, Frank, you gotta do something for yourself every once in a while. You know, buy that new truck. You know, get that new improvement on your house. Buy this for your wife. Do whatever. It's the reason we get up in the morning. Yo, if you think about it, it's so much easier in life to get up in the morning, do whatever you do on a daily basis to provide for yourself and those that depend on you and love you. It's one thing to do that. It's another thing to do that and then also make yourself smile at the end of the day. Because, yo, a man got to be a man and do what a man does, regardless. But I know damn sure if I did a little something for myself to make myself smile over the weekend or at some point in time during that week, it makes next Monday so much easier to get back on that grind, man.
Nah, facts. Word. Find something like yourself. Love yourself.
Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, baby.
Right.
But
And it's a
at the
difference
same
between
time,
being lonely and alone. You can be by yourself and not be
consumerism.
lonely. Like you can
That
enjoy your
have
own
to
company.
be the only thing to make you smile by buying yourself something or getting yourself something nice. What about inner peace?
Everything costs money, even inner peace. Because you gotta pay some type of way to have that solitude.
Okay.
That
Everything
solitude,
costs money.
that solitude is beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Whether it be if you got kids and you got to pay a babysitter to have solitude, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no place to go and you got to go book a room to get solitude. Whatever the case may be, you still paying for it. No, anything. This is what I've learned in life and in my journey, man. Anything worth anything, you got to pay for it one way or the other.
See, that's why this society is some bullshit.
It is.
The Native Americans, you know what I mean, died for
They had
us
to pay for them leather patches they was rocking on their balls.
Nah, they ain't have to pay for those. The only
They
people
killed
had
the animals, and guess what? They soul paid for that shit.
Yeah, but they had
You
to
gotta pay for it
everything-
somehow.
No, the way that the Native Americans lived was that everything is shared. You know what I mean? You barter things, you share
I love
things.
that.
Everything is from the earth. The earth provides for us. This land doesn't belong. That's how they fucking stole Manhattan. Because it's like you giving me $24 and some seashells to live here. I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks. You can live here too. But they like, no, you sold us this. Now you can't be here. No,
Right.
you can't own land. The land is here for all of us. Like, and we've gotten so far away from shit like that where the land belongs to us. Things for me are things for you. I grow tomatoes, you grow corn. Let's share these
Let's
things.
share it, right?
We've gotten so far away from that, like you said, every single thing costs, even your own peace of mind.
Think about what you just said when we were talking about Monopoly, and I asked you because I couldn't remember the name of the game. It's called a landlord game. Yo, bro, think about that exact name and the definition of what that is. Lord of the land. Because any compound word, all you have to do is read the second word and the first word, read it backwards essentially, and that's the definition of it. Lord of the land. Yo, this is the world we live in. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, shit fucked. But hey, and it's only getting worse. That's the thing.
It's only getting worse. Yo, it's crazy. So, you know, we all heard about the Jaylen Brown trade, right?
Yeah.
I was reading a like college scouting report from when he was coming out of Cal about like what league executives were saying. This shit blew my mind, and it goes into exactly what we kind of talking about. So it said like his biggest flaw, it's not that he couldn't run or jump or shoot or play defense. It was nothing like that. His biggest flaw was he seems a little too intelligent.
Wow.
What? You mean to tell me you gotta find something on a motherfucker?
Seems too intelligent. It's crazy.
Because you know when trades happen and shit, like old shit reshuffles and surfaces, and somebody like retweeted this shit about his scouting report back in 2015, 16, 17, whatever year he was coming out of college. And that shit was on there. It's like he always seems like he might think he's the smartest person in every room he's in. But if you really look at his resume, he possibly and probably is. This dude was all academic at Cal. If anybody knows, Cal is one of the top schools in the country when it comes to academic. All academic at Cal. He was on the chess team. He was the president of some big society in school as well. He also got an internship to NASA. Like a bunch of shit.
Talks, MIT type shit.
And you want to sit here and this is what on the scouting report, not that he can't do this or can't do this on the basketball court, but he thinks he's so smart. Like, yo, bro, this is society.
I wonder what color was the person who wrote that.
Well, it was multiple scouts and GMs and stuff. But absolutely. But here's my point though. It's like that's the society we live in.
I
We
wonder.
gotta knock somebody down for something.
I wonder if it was a white man that thought the black man was a little too intelligent.
Yo, see, and I was gonna segue to it, but y'all make a valuable point. But again, not to go too far into about watching the show go Playmakers, and there was a situation in the show where they found out that one of the gentlemen, you know what I'm saying, like men, right? So he was pretty much,
What's up, Kimmy Kim?
in a football locker room. So basically, the first thing he said is, "I'm the best player on this team," because he just went to the All-Star game, and he conveyed that into his conversation, basically saying like, yeah, you don't like how it feel, and he pointed to the black man that was on the team. It was like, see, they wouldn't want you to play quarterback because they said you're not intelligent enough. But you know what I mean? More interestingly, in
and
that
again,
show,
this is 2004, so understand that rhetoric has changed completely.
Right,
since,
right, and then. Right, and it was talking about how the rhetoric was changing right then and there because there was a quarterback there that was running, like he was not just throwing the ball, but he was running the ball, and they was talking about how that was changing the game. And I'm not gonna lie, this show got a lot of levels, a lot of complexities. I would advise everybody to watch this show because it's prevalent to what's happening now, and you can see why.
Find it.
If you can find it, you know,
I wouldn't have found it if you ain't send me that link. Because they buried that shit. That shit is buried.
Mm-hmm. Before you mentioned it, and then I had seen Omar Gooden talking about it, and then just one day it was on my timeline.
I'm like, JD quoting Farrah Convict in the comments, man. Remember Farrah Convict?
JD said, "One fish, two fish."
Red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone. 1999, ooh, my bacon smelling fine.
That's that Farrah Convict right there, man.
Word. So, yeah, man. It's all interesting, man. It's all interesting. Watch that show if y'all get a chance, man.
Yo, yesterday was July 1st. So I just want to be the first to tell you, brothers, because I'm pretty sure nobody ever told you guys yesterday, but happy belated Bobby Bonilla Day, guys. Bobby Bonilla Day. Y'all don't know about Bobby Bonilla Day?
Yeah, baseball player?
Oh, man, this is some good shit right here, man. I'm glad I'm about to drop some jewels on y'all if y'all don't know about Bobby Bonilla Day. Anybody in the chat, shout out Bobby Bonilla Day. So what is Bobby Bonilla Day? The Mets pay Bobby Bonilla every July 1st, $1.19 million per year. Do you guys understand Bobby Bonilla ain't played baseball in like 25 years? The dude had a clause in his contract. So basically, he was with the Mets. He was coming to the tail end of his career. He wasn't that good anymore. He had a big contract. And in this time, mind you, this is a big contract. He had a $5.9 million buyout clause in his contract. The Mets were strapped for cash around this time. So instead of giving him the $5.9 million, they decided to give him a payment every July 1st from here on out. But his people, Bobby Bonilla is a great financial dude. He figured out a way to make it accrue 8% interest year after year after year. So basically, the dude is getting paid almost 1.2 billion every July 1st. From now until 2030, let me get the right year here. 2035. So he still got another 9 years of getting this, and he's been getting this since 2000, I think like 2001, 2002 or something like that, man. That's right here. So perfect segue. We were talking earlier about blowing bread, not being smart with money, whatever. This dude is the exact antithesis of that. Very intelligent, getting the money, doing whatever he's doing with it. And then on top of that, the dude helped Jacob deGrom, a pitcher from the Mets, like maybe 10 years ago or whatever, set up a contract similar to his contract. And the Mets are going to be paying Jacob deGrom, I think, until like 2050. And he pitched for the Mets like 10, 12 years ago. So shout out to that shit, man.
Right. And
Right.
JDJ, I'm with you too. He just wanted to shout out Spider-Man for bagging Ice Spice. Because I was going to shout out Ice Spice for bagging Spider-Man. But
Wait.
I thought Tobey Maguire and Ice Spice are now dating. And I thought it was crazy because
I thought he was dating Zendaya. My bad.
Yo, Tobey Maguire is out here moving and shaking in these streets.
Yo, he wilding, man.
When you're Spider-Man, I mean, you're supposed to get the girl. I mean, first of all. And he's the first one to have a black Mary Jane. I mean, I like this. And then you see Ice Spice, she's been climbing up the social ranks, hanging with the Taylor Swifts of the world for the last 5 years in hopes of getting herself a Tobey Maguire. So shout to both of them for reaching for what they got. I don't know if they're going to stay together long. You know how Hollywood romances are. But
you know what? But
interesting topic of conversation.
It was fun while it was fun.
Get a white man. Hold on, let me.
But I don't see what my thing is the whole how I seen it. I seen it through a window, and the window had a shade. So this is supposed to be private. Like some paparazzi dude took this picture while they was in the white party. The all white party. Let me say that the right way.
Yep. Huh? Wait. Huh? I don't like where this is going. I don't like.
What Diddy parties?
Right? Like, what are we talking about?
Jay,
you talking about the Michael Rubin shit?
Get the hat. The Mike Rubin.
All right.
Because
at first, when you went from shades to an all-white party after Jay taking the kufi off, I'm like, wait, where are we going with this?
We might have to be back.
Here, where is that? The Republican National Convention or something, man?
Look, he's dating the white man. I don't know why Ice Spice had to go to the white side of things. It's at a white. Hold on.
No.
I can't stay in that mode for too long. Know what I mean?
Just because you go to an all white party don't mean you got to get a white man, right?
I can't stay in that mode for too long, man.
Oh man, this is crazy. This conversation's got legs everywhere right now, man.
Shit, crazy.
This conversation's got more legs than fucking nest of spiders, man.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, paparazzi made it public. That's what I'm saying.
That's what they do.
Like, bro, he
be
wanted
starving,
to keep
bro.
that on the low.
They be starving. They be out here, man. Again, this how they make their bread. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't never knock nobody hustle. I ain't gonna lie. You know who hustle I knock more than anybody? I ain't gonna bullshit. Motherfuckers that write people parking tickets. What the fuck is y'all here for, man?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't bring no joy to nobody. I said this shit to a meter maid one time. I'm getting a ticket written on me, and I'm like, yo, y'all don't bring no joy to nobody. Like, maybe y'all family outside of work, but when y'all wear y'all uniform, y'all don't do no good for nobody. I'm sitting here 5 minutes too long, and you got to give me a ticket? I didn't stop nobody's shine in 5 minutes.
I gotta defend them for a second, because
you about to defend meter maids?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't like when people do unnecessary shit to impede the flow of traffic just because they want to run in the bank for 5 seconds. Go find a fucking park.
That's cool. I'm talking about the spot though.
Nobody get nowhere.
I'm with you there.
Everybody behind us got to go this way, and then they already on that side of the street, so we can't get that way just because you wanted to run in the bank. That's selfish. Something should happen.
Absolutely. I'm talking about the meter. I'm at the meter. I'm at the meter. I put my bread in, and I get back 5 minutes late, and I already got a ticket. Nah, man, what is you doing with your life?
Okay, I get that, but because I be wanting to do those things sometimes.
Because they circle the block and wait. They be like, oh, this meter got 10 minutes left. All right, I'm about to double back real quick in 15 minutes, and if it's not going or they put more bread in it, I'm popping them. They do that shit.
There should be a grace period. There's not a grace period?
No.
I feel like they should have a grace period for something like that. But like again, the people who park over the line and they be blocking the little crosswalk and shit like that.
Yeah.
And people can't get
or at a hydrant.
Like if you can't get off the sidewalk effectively, and yes, most people could just walk around. But imagine if you're the person in a wheelchair or something, and you have to go down the little ramp, and you got your car blocking the ramp, so the wheelchair person can't get down there properly. You deserve something to happen to you. Not saying.
Right. So they should have jobs for that type of stuff, but not.
No, they do.
Dumb shit.
That's who give the parking tickets.
No, that's what I'm saying. The meter maids, they like. My rant basically right here is when you give somebody a ticket and they in a space and they just so happen to overstay they money for a couple minutes, man. Like that's ridiculous, man.
I feel like there should be a grace period for that. Like,
but I'm telling you, they do exactly what I told you, bro. They come through, they check the shit, they look at the time, they see how much. Oh, these shits got 10, 15 minutes left. All right, I'm gonna circle the block in a couple minutes and come back and see. And then that's when they just writing everybody up. Like that shit right there. Come on, man. Go find a better use of your time, man. That shit ain't cool.
Yo, man, just like me, they got quotas to make.
Nah, fuck that, man.
They got quotas to make, man.
I hear you, but fuck that, man.
Yo, I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all hear about the Chinese company that just launched a $17,600 robot that promises to never betray you and love you unconditionally?
Oh, that shit.
Yo, Breeze, you're gonna be the first one with a robot. I guarantee it. Out of the three, you're gonna be the one because you love robots, bro.
It says and over 13,300 people have already ordered one.
That shit is gonna murder you. Like just
in your sleep.
That shit, just because
like that shit guaranteed
not gonna do that. That's the first thing on his mind. That shit is gonna murder you. Like,
I'm not gonna do that as soon as you go to sleep.
Oh, stop it! The city got to make their money. No, boo.
Like, I'm never gonna do it. Like it makes you think that's the first thing that's on your mind. That thing is gonna murder people, and I hope it doesn't happen. And I hope everybody stays safe. But stay away from that robot right there. You know what I mean? Because that's the number one culprit.
Ma'am, in the comments, I hope you get a parking ticket next.
That's crazy. Shout Yo, but my thing is this: would you be comfortable if the robot industry tried to take over the home health aid industry? And instead
of no.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Shit, nah, bro. That's
exactly my point. That's exactly the reaction I was looking for.
What does everybody say when they looking for a doctor or a nurse? What's the thing that they want? Bedside manner, right? Mm-hmm. You expect a robot to give you bedside manner? Hell no.
Nope. At all.
Oh nah, bro. That's the last.
There's no human connection there.
Bring the food to the table first. That's where they could possibly start. Not in the kitchen with the knives, but just bringing the food. And not even soup. Don't bring me no soup. Because you might throw the soup on me. And that shit's hot.
I went to a restaurant on Smith Street downtown called Dimmer and Summer, and they have robot waiters. So they come to your table, you put the little order in, they bring the stuff back to the table. It says little shit. It has so, yeah. I mean, nice little robot waiters. Shout out to the robot waiters, man.
So let me ask you.
I've been to a couple Chinese restaurants, and mainly they've only been Chinese restaurants that have the robot waiters.
Yeah, because Dimmer and Summer is a Chinese, it's like dim sum, but Dimmer and Summer. But yeah,
I got you. Yeah.
So what was the
and that's cutting costs. That's cutting costs, Breeze. It goes back to the cutting costs. That's why the robots.
Always.
Think about it. I could buy this one thing one time and then give it limited maintenance instead of providing it a paycheck constantly.
So what was the experience? So did you enjoy it the same as a human, or did it matter?
Hell no, because I come from the service industry. I come from a proud, background of being in the service industry, serving drinks for people. You know what I'm saying? And I respect my fellow, even though I don't do it anymore, I respect my fellow bartenders, my fellow servers, you know what I'm saying? My fellow cooks, all of that, man. Like, the human element is what makes that experience, man.
Mm-hmm. Well,
a lot of them are cool.
It was much better than having a human server because you don't got to deal with no attitudes. You don't gotta tip. You know what I mean? On top of that, you don't even
this is awful. This is awful. Yo, man, I
don't even
feel
gotta
offended
speak
for
to
all my
nobody.
service industry people right now, man. That was
You don't
awful right there, man.
You
That
don't even gotta
was
speak to
goddamn
nobody.
terrible.
You just put your order in real quick. It comes back with the order. You ain't gotta do like you ever been to a restaurant and then your girl accused you of flirting with the waitress? You can't
Absolutely.
flirt with the fucking robot. No, I mean it's a
Absolutely.
fucking
Hey,
robot.
you never know, man. Somebody might be strange, and that might be the situation. It'd be like, fuck this. I'm never going to a robot restaurant again because my girl know I got a thing for robots. So I gotta go make sure I go to a human restaurant.
I'm just saying. I mean, you be sitting there, you just tell the waitress thank you. She look at you a little too long or something. Now it's your fault. Know what I mean, you don't even got to say thank you to the goddamn robot. The robot don't give a fuck. It's gonna pass your shit and keep going. Know what I mean?
Crazy. That's crazy now, man. See, and that's exactly why the human element to me.
JDJ, I'm never tipping a robot, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Like the human element when you go out somewhere, man, it's to be said for. And again, maybe it's because I'm partial because I'm from the industry. You know what I'm saying? But like if I'm going down and I'm sitting down at okay, Howard, really? Yo, if I'm sitting down at a restaurant or a bar and I done had a rough day, a good day, whatever, like I don't want to just order my beverage from a robot. Because first of all, the robot bartender may not make the beverage how it's supposed to be good. They're going to make it to the specifics. And nah, man, if I'm having a good day, maybe I don't want the specifics. If I'm having a bad day, maybe I need more than the specifics. My bartender is supposed to judge me and figure out, not judge me per se, but figure out what I'm going through and provide what is needed at that moment, man. A bartender's job is a serious job, man. Not only do they have to be a scientist, a mathematician, also some type of have culinary skills, but you also got to be a therapist too, man. And a robot can't do that shit for you. That's why the bartenders get nice tips. Good bartenders, at least. That's why they get nice tips because they handling all of that shit, man.
So you say,
see, got to be a factory worker too and mass produce beverages.
So if somebody was to go to the bar and the robot was the bartender, and he like, yo, man, I'm just going through it. You know what I'm saying, with my girl and shit. You know how it is.
I'm sorry to hear that. I can't help you, but drink what you like.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I mean? You're like, yo, you know how women is, right? You know
I can't compute what drink would you like.
Exactly. Robot. Yeah,
and man. now you pissed. Like, man, I don't want to be in this fucking place.
Mm-hmm. What about that, Jay? You don't want a robot serving you a drink, right?
Yes, I do. Because sometimes
you rather a robot than Sam Malone?
Yes.
Shit.
Sam Malone only know how to talk to bitches. You know what I mean? He could get the fuck out my face and make my drink. Unless he bringing the hoes to the bar, get Sam Malone the fuck out of here.
This is terrible, man. This is blasphemy right here, man.
I got a restaurant with a robot bartender. I feel like I'm getting more clientele than any other restaurant because I got a robot back there shaking and making drinks, doing all sorts of high-tech shit. Everybody looking at that shit like, ooh, ah. But when it's a regular person making a drink, we seen that before. We know how human making a drink, big fucking deal. And some of them bartenders don't know when to shut the fuck up if I'm having a bad day. Stop asking me so many fucking questions. Get the fuck away from me. I asked you for a drink.
That's not a good bartender, though.
Go away.
That's not a good bartender is going to read the situation and know exactly what's needed in that situation.
Yeah,
a good bartender, hey, buddy, I know you ordered this, but hey, how about I make you this? And here's a taste.
Good bartender.
You get it?
Huh? How about that, though? What percentage of all the bartenders in the world is a good bartender?
I'd probably say it's 50-50.
I would say it's probably 80-20. You know what I mean? You got to have some good ones, some mediocre ones, and some horrible ones, right?
No, like 50-50 meaning like you can do your job really good or not. Now, you got great ones too. You got mixologists and things like that, but that's a different category. I'm talking about half of bartenders is either going to be good bartenders or shit bartenders.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm saying
that's crazy.
Yo, JDJ, right now, Right now, go to ChatGPT and type out your bad day. ChatGPT will give you better advice than 98% of bartenders. You know what I mean? And if you
Hell
get it,
no, man.
if you
Because
get
ChatGPT is not giving you a shot of tequila or an old fashioned
no,
or a Moscow Mule.
all you gotta do is put the ChatGPT or the Claude into the drink making machine, and there you go.
Nah, this is terrible, man.
You know me, I love some gadgets and I hate people, so it
I
goes.
feel you on that. I'm just imagining Breeze going to the bar ordering a motherfucking whiskey and Coke, whole of whiskey.
Yeah.
And then the robot's like, ha ha ha, very funny, ha ha ha. That shit is terrible, man.
Yeah, I just think that robots they got a place in society, I guess, but not to the extreme, like to a minimum. Some people with it, some people not. Some people I seen Idris Elba, he teamed up with somebody in Africa. They gonna do business with AI. I seen somebody who had lane, huh?
We the few, more people is with it.
Mm-hmm.
We are the minority when it comes to this topic. Because more people are with it, bro. Because it's all about convenience. And that's why I talk shit about paying for shit with the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the start. Paying for shit with the phone is the start to, oh, we just need it easier. We just need it easier. We just need it easier. The fucking Waymos, bro. Oh, I don't even want an Uber driver. I just want the car to drive itself. So I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this shit, man. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool.
The Waymo cars, they was hiring DoorDash drivers to close the door because people was just getting out the car like, I'm not even closing the door. I'm just walking away. You know what I mean?
I remember back in days we used to have the snack wars. You know what I mean? We was talking about Snack King Cole, Snacky Chin, Breeze. You think you the snack master? You have never tried these, man. You ever had these?
What's that? Allen sorbet, handmade fruit. I can't say I had. Nah, I can't.
Bro,
I want to say I had, but
this right here, bro. Fire, nigga. It's coconut ice cream inside of a real coconut shell.
That's fire.
Damn, where the hell you get that?
Nah, that ain't ice cream. That's sorbet, man.
Nah, but it's really ice cream though. Like you gotta taste.
Oh, it's not sorbet.
It is sorbet, I guess, but it's like cream in the pores.
Yeah. The cocoa. I forgot what they call the shit. The shit that's in like all of the.
It's like sorbet, but it's fruit, so it got to be sorbet. Yeah. But since it's coconut, bro, and then they got the lemon, the orange, the passion fruit.
I gotta check for that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
The coconut one first because of the coconut cake.
Bro, they gave
Nah, all them
and that's the one that I had first because the other day at work they was just during our market outreach session they like, yo, bro, we bought y'all some ice cream. Try one of these. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit y'all giving me? Bro, I tasted that shit. That shit changed my life. I had to go buy a box myself today. These shit's good as hell.
Where'd you buy a box?
From the supermarket.
Right, go to the store.
But bro, get these, bro.
I'm gonna just Google it. Hopefully they got it at Whole Foods. That's close to me.
Nah, they probably do. Them shits is fire.
Oh
though.
yeah, nah, I see that shit. They got that shit at the spot right around the corner from me. I'm about to scoop some.
Fire, bro.
But you know, I'll be looking for anything lactose free when it's frozen, man. The frozen lactose free stuff, man.
I want everybody to stay cool, and I don't mean to bring bad news, but I had heard that people in Europe had died, like Paris. It was so hot over there, like 500 people or some shit like that died because of 1,500. Yeah. Oh, you heard about that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my condolences. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I learned that, and when I learned that was crazy. That AI uses water to power it. That shit is crazy.
That's why it's taking our natural resources. You know what I'm saying? That shit is terrible. That's why people not selling their land because they not standing for, like you said, even though we're in the minority, I'm pretty sure the people that do make the article are the ones who do say no. But there's probably plenty of people that don't make the article who probably don't even want their name in the paper. Like if I'm gonna do this, I don't even want it to be public. You know what I'm saying? Just like keep it on the low. I think they buying up a lot of land, taking a lot of water. In the stories that I've seen, the more little docu-series that content creators are making, they showing land with dried up rivers, showing like, yo, the economy is different. They say, yo, this never been a dry river, never. like we don't even know what to do. We don't even know how to really respond to this. We weren't expecting this. AI is scary, man.
That's why that shit scares me, bro. Because like I think, what the fuck if all of our natural resources, get eaten up by AI? What's gonna happen? Like that's a scary thing, man. Like I always want the grass to be green, the water to be blue. You know what I'm saying? Like regular shit. Like when regular shit start getting fucked up, that's when it's like, yo, is this shit worth it? Like
I know you need electricity, but damn, you need water too. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to take shit we need. You know what I mean? Nigga, AI need water and shit, man. Like what?
And if you really think about it, with the combination of knowing that AI needs water and the fact that society has always been about improving and building. So if we're building with more land, we're taking more water away that way. And if AI is taking more water away too, when you combine that too, the water is eventually going to dry up, and water is going to become no longer like a natural resource, but it's going to become a commodity that a premium has to be paid on.
That shit sound like Total Recall. Sound like niggas living on Mars or some shit.
You think it's crazy now to go to the store and buy a bottle of water for $3? Wait till this shit get worse. Bottle of water gonna be a dime easily.
I seen somebody build a machine where it was pulling water out the sky, like some type of humidifier machine.
Think about how much a bottle of water gonna be at a ball game. If you're paying $10 for it at the corner store at the ball game, it's gonna be a dub. For a bottle.
There's nothing AI is not advancing humans.
It's gonna be a luxury.
Sacrifice
water's gonna be a fucking luxury soon. God damn.
But what I'm saying is AI is not advancing humans that much that we need to sacrifice water for it. It's just not. It's not that important.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of people that think it is.
More important than water?
People like convenience. Motherfuckers don't drink water.
I drink water, more water than anything.
I'm about to say, what
motherfucker? I drink about 6 to 8 of these a day.
I need water, bro.
So you're telling me y'all think the average American drinks more water than they drink soda, juice, or anything else?
Absolutely not. Not the average American. No.
Nah, but just because we talking about the world though. This is not something that just affects America.
Not the average person in the world either though, Breeze. People love their soda or pop, whatever they want to call it. People love their juice. People love their coffee drinks. People love all that shit, bro.
Alcohol. More people are drinking that shit than drinking pure bottles of water. Even though it takes water to make everything.
Commodity, I think.
All the other shit. You need water to make it still.
Facts.
But I'm just saying, like, I feel like most people don't value water as much as they probably should. Water is like the
like I drink water
is like
anything. Like I'll have a cup of juice every once in a while. Like I had some apple juice yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But before that, I probably ain't had apple juice in a couple weeks.
Now, y'all want to hear some shit that bust my brain the other day? This girl at my job, and she got this expensive ass water bottle. Like, and I knew it was expensive just because how it looked. The shit looked like a cologne bottle. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it because I found it earlier.
Was it copper?
It's PBA free, parabens free, all sorts of other bullshit.
It was actual water. When you said water bottle, I thought like expensive water bottle, like them Stanley Cup shits.
No,
but I got
you. The shit looked like a cologne bottle, bro. Like, because you know how cologne bottles be looking high priced and high class.
Yeah.
Like, damn, where is the fucking shit, bro? This shit, the water bottle is $300. First of all, $300, and
for a bottle of water.
It says that it's a reusable water bottle, like a Stanley, but it puts bubbles in your water, and it says that it rehydrogenates the water, and that's what caught me off guard because I'm like, how you gonna rehydrogenate? Like, water is H2O. It has hydrogen in it. So she just kept trying to tell me, yeah, but this is what it does. It makes your water hydrogen friendly. And I'm like, what is she drinking? H3O? Like, but this is the shit, bro. $300.
So it keeps it. So I kind of get what you're saying.
Water? Like the
Okay.
lakes of Minnetonka?
All right. So Beck, all right, peep this, right? Y'all done been here before, and I'm gonna take y'all where we going right here with this. You done been here before where you left your water bottle in the car. You done left it in the car for, let's say, 30 minutes, an hour, maybe even 2 hours. You start to see the bubbles happening. That's basically, if you really think about it, even though that bottle is sealed or closed, transformation is still going on within that water. The molecules are changing. So what that bottle right there probably is doing is preventing that. Because we all been there before when we came back to the car, even came back to the room in the crib or whatever, and seen that bottle of water now all of a sudden have bubbles in it. That bottle is probably stopping that. Those bubbles are probably not good for us, but we still drink that water because we think it's water.
In your water though. Like it's a 10-minute process. You put the water in the bottle, you press the button, it starts doing these little bubble shits. But I'm reading the product details right now, and it says at the center. What it does is every Echo device is a special technology that turns normal water into hydrogen-rich water. And my thing is, how the fuck you turning water into hydrogen? It already got 2 molecules of hydrogen in it. That's what the fuck water is.
It's probably keeping it at a good temperature too.
Bro, it says at the center of the hydrogen generator, it uses 2 titanium plates coated with platinum and a thin proton exchange membrane between them. These laboratory-grade materials are chosen because they are strong, clean, and safe. The proton exchange membrane was the first thing that NASA... Bullshit! That's what this shit is. That's what it's saying. Me and the white lady at my job was sitting there like, how the fuck you putting hydrogen in water, which is already H2O? It just doesn't make any sense. They charge.
I don't know. Send me the link for this water bottle, man. I gotta check it out myself, man. Because I like good water.
It kind of sounded like the miracle water sold by the pastors. So 1-800 at 3 in the morning. That's what it sounds like.
I'm sending it to the chat right now. Because
I got some good water bottles in the crib. I ain't gonna lie though. I don't pay for them. I get them from work. Work is always giving some nice water bottles, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got one of those fucking I can't even remember this shit, but it keeps shit cold for 24 hours.
Does Stanley do that?
I'm looking at it now. This look like some futuristic shit, bro.
That's what got Stanley so lit.
This got an elixir in it.
It's called an Echo, bro. Oh, put the shit in the chat if you can, Breeze. Because they wanted to name it. But yo, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I just think that's some bullshit. You trying to hydrogenate my water, and the water already got 2 molecules of hydrogen in it. What are you talking about?
Like, extra molecules.
Like I don't know. Jay's coworker.
Better plus better equals better.
Yo. Shout out to her though, know what I mean?
And shout out to water, man. Yo, anybody watching this show, man, if you ain't drinking water, man, please drink water, man. That shit is so important. It's so necessary. I ain't saying you got to drink 6 to 8 bottles a day or nothing like that, but yo, drink your water, man. But when you do drink those 6 to 8 bottles a day, you're going to feel how good that shit feels, especially if you older, man. That shit feels great.
It's going to be clear afterwards.
Yo, I love water, man. Pause. I don't know why it just sounded like I should say pause right there.
Water is not a pause.
I know, but I don't know. I just felt like I should because I'm giving myself proclamation to water so much. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, water is great. Know what I mean?
That's the link right there.
If it wasn't for water, none of us would be here. Know what I mean? So shout out to water.
And you know the crazy thing about, like, you know what I'm saying, how I'm set up when it comes to water? Like, I know if I didn't drink enough water the day before, my body craves that shit even more the next day. So, like, when I go to just take a sip of water, involuntarily, I wind up killing the whole bottle, trying to catch up from yesterday. It's crazy if you just pay attention to your body and watch how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Especially, I was about to say, in this weather, what we just mentioned what happened in Europe, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated as possible.
Absolutely.
Stay cool. Get those ices that Jay was talking about. Those sorbet.
Yeah, I gotta get
sorbets. Ices. Get the Italian icy. You know what I'm talking about? The one with the yellow cup. Get those.
My favorite is the Coco de Helados, man. The dudes with the little cart, man, with the honka. You know what I'm saying? Walking through
The big chunk of ice.
the Coco de Helados, man. Those them shits, bro.
Shit.
Right.
I need the coconut, the cherry, and the pineapple. I need a scoop of all three.
Cocoa, peanut, cherry.
That's the perfection right there, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Do all of that to stay cool. I think today reached like 100 degrees in New York. They've been saying it's a heat wave. This shit is serious, bro. When people dying behind heat, it's serious. So stay cool.
See, that's my thing though, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but everybody complaining about the heat. I feel like it been hot. It be hot during the summertime. Make sure you drinking water. Make sure you not walking outside in a hoodie and a shiesty. You know what I mean? You'll be fine.
Know. Hold up, bro. Not to cut your PSA off, but why does the young generation like to do that shit? Why they like to wear heavy shit when it be 90 plus?
Hoodies. They love a hoodie when it's hot outside.
I don't get that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
But
good t-shirt, I'm good.
I've seen it a lot.
Because as long as you stay hydrated, usually you good. Unless you got some sort of other condition that is making you a little bit more vulnerable. But it be hot outside sometimes. Know what I mean? What you do is while you walking, walk through the sprinkler real quick. Know what I mean? You're gonna dry off by the time you get home. Know what I mean? Because it's hot. Just do that. Know what I mean? Take care of yourself. But most importantly, drink water. You are 75% water or 78% water.
I think it's 82 or 81, something like that. It is.
Yeah. Drink some of that shit. Know what I mean? Yeah, crazy, but that was the PSA right there. Drink water, know what I mean? And it be hot, so drink more water than you normally do on a normal day.
Work.
Real talk.
And it don't gotta be out of a $300 container.
Unless you got it.
Get a Poland Spring.
Yo, man. For anybody out there listening, man, we've been talking about financial responsibility and all of that shit a lot this episode, man. I just want to share something that's helped me that I heard a long time ago, and it's helped me a lot in life from time to time because we can all be reckless. Yo, if you can't afford something 3 times, you can't afford it. So don't buy it, no matter what it is. If the shit costs $100 and you don't got $300, you probably shouldn't buy that because you can't afford it.
Man, if that shit costs $100 and you only got $300, leave that shit alone, fam.
You can't afford it, man. Like you can't afford it, man. Like it's just not for you.
Not for you right now. Know what I mean?
Right now. Now, once you could do something else, but I just felt the need to say that because, like I said, we've been talking about financial literacy and responsibility, and I don't think a lot of people have that, and it's important, yo. And not to say that all of us up here have had that our whole lives.
Right.
We've gone through trials and tribulations and peaks and valleys and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't a sermon or nothing like that. This is just to get you to realize, be smart with your shit.
Read that fine print too to them credit cards with them percentages on it, and all of that stuff like that. But they do be having all type of programs, the layaway program.
Fuck layaway.
Yo, if you got to get it on Klarna, don't get it.
They got Klarna programs. They be having all different kind of programs for people, you know what I'm saying, who might need assistance with money. Yeah, I'm just putting that out there. That's just
just be smart.
Klarna is a way to keep you in debt.
It's a way to keep you fucked up. Exactly, bro.
If you got to get it on Klarna, don't get it, bro. And that's just my thing. I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to advise anybody else to do it. And I can't tell people what to do with their money, but Klarna is just a way. Like, people think, oh, this is a way for me to get what I want and I can pay for it later. but it's a way to keep you in debt for longer.
Because you're paying way more than what you know supposed to be paying for this shit, and it's a way to keep that cycle going. Like, and the cycle, the cycle. Anything that you can do to change your cycle is major. If you can make something happen to do something to where now it's not affecting you on a weekly or bi-weekly, semi-monthly, monthly, however it is your funds come in. If it affects you in that type of way, that's a different lesson that you learn, as opposed to if you could just make something happen real quick, take care of it. Like, and that's why saving is important, because a lot of times, a lot of us have the ability to do some shit right then and there unless we save. So just do the right shit with your shit, man. Like, for real. Have some fun, but have more responsibility than fun. And depending on your age, you might want to have more fun and then have more responsibility. And I ain't mad at that, because I've been there too. But just make sure you got responsibility somewhere in the mix.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. Just information. I was looking at when credit cards was invented. They said 1960s magnetic strip technology was developed for electronic verification. 1966 MasterCard was founded originally as Interbank MasterCharge. 1976 Bank AmeriCard became Visa. 1985 Discover Card was introduced, pioneered cashback rewards. 2010's EMV chip technology and contactless payment became widespread, enhancing security and convenience. This is information, you know what I'm saying? But I said that to the original conversation that the credit cards was devised to keep you in debt too. So just remember that. Be careful with them credit cards. You know what I mean? If you can pay it back as soon as you can pay it back, do that. You know what I mean? Probably best of it.
Yo, man. Shout out to us, man. And what I mean by that is our soccer team, yo, we kicking ass right now, man. And I mean that literally, man. And you know, I watch everything. If y'all ain't been watching the World Cup, strongly advise y'all to watch the next round. We actually doing some shit, man. This is the second time in the history of our soccer team that we've gone this far. The last time I think years ago. I can't even remember when it was, because I'm not that big of a soccer fan. Yo, check the game out. The shit is pretty cool. We won 2-0 yesterday against Bosnia. This shit was a dope ass game. The only fucked up thing about the game is our top goal scorer, and I'm gonna fuck his name up because it's not a traditional name, but I think it's like Balagon or something like that. He got a red card, and the significance of that is he got kicked out last night's game, and he has to miss the next game too. So we going into the next round without our top scorer. We still do have our best player, Christian Pulisic. So hopefully he makes some magic happen. Hopefully we keep winning. That goal Balagon hit last night was crazy. Yo, it rolled over to him. He was running one way, and it was a turnover. He stopped on a dime. Like, never seen nobody stop on a dime like this, and then just kicked that shit straight through, and then went past their goalie thing, and it got us up 1-0, or 1-0, should I say, right before halftime. It was like 44 minutes and some change left, because halftime is after 45 minutes, and then the extra time from the stoppage time and shit like that. But that was a big goal. Shout out to us, man. Next round, we got I think we play Monday, but we don't know who our opponent is. We'll see who it is based on the next thing. But this is the furthest that we've got in a long ass time. Only the second time that we've gone this far. If we win the next game, we'll go the furthest that we've ever gone. And I'm not gonna lie, people call soccer the beautiful game, and I didn't get it before. I'm starting to kind of get it now, man. Because I watched the possession that we had last game, and it was beautiful. I've never seen, and I've never paid attention to soccer like this, where we methodically march the ball down the court or the field, because it's all about, like, soccer is more about field possession than even American football is. Because American football is all about, once you get across that 50-yard line, now you in that zone where you can maybe make something happen, either a touchdown or a field goal. In soccer, that possession really taught me a lot about this game, man.
this nigga JDJ gotta be a comedian.
Yo, man.
That's so serious, man.
Who gonna run the PNR for Team USA, right?
Yeah.
Now who's gonna run the PNR for Team USA? But nah, yo, I wish I could highlight exactly what point in time in the game it was that I could like show y'all this shit. But it was beautiful because they just passed the ball to all of their midfielders just over and over again and like just constantly marched down the field. And then all of a sudden, now they had a chance to go for a goal. The shit was crazy. And I never looked at soccer like that until that moment. So shout out to us right now. We killing this shit right now. Hopefully we win this next game on Monday. Highly encourage all of y'all to check it out. It's going to be on either Fox or the Peacock app. They playing the Telemundo version. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching the Telemundo version because they bring the energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes, man. I want them dudes to announce my life sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm doing good shit in life, I want them to do they shit that they do and then go. Like that should be fire, man.
So I looked it up. They have two shot creators. Now I'm playing. It says the United States men's national soccer team has never won the FIFA World Cup, but it says it has participated in 12 editions of the World Cup.
But only went this far twice.
They said the best ever finish came in 1930 when they reached the semifinals and were ultimately defeated 6-1 by Argentina. Thrashed us. Boss.
And that's 1930, man. That's why I said I told you it was some years ago. I couldn't exactly remember when, but
that's almost 100. That's fucking long
so
time.
we doing some shit right now, man. And that shit is cool to watch, man. And what's even cooler about it is we doing it on our soil. I don't know if that's the bigger implant there or not, or if the fix is in, but whatever. I'm enjoying this shit because the crowd is like, like we not a soccer country, but the crowd is in this shit. And my boy, he works like a couple miles from here in an office. And he was asking, yo, you going to the game or whatever? And he was like, man, get in, it's 2,700. No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's bird seats, 2,700 for a soccer game.
I don't want to be the one to say it, man, but it might be about time we start calling soccer football. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Soccer, you really play it with your feet. You know what I mean? You can't even touch the ball with your hands. You know what I mean? That's a violation. That's the real football. We the only people in the world that don't call it football. We might need to just come up with a new name for real football, for fake football.
But that won't happen, bro, because NFL is king, man, when it comes to cash in this country.
Yeah, but
baseball make a lot of money, basketball make a lot of money. Don't neither one of them make the money that NFL and college football do.
But it ain't football.
I'm 1,000% with you. I've had this conversation with people 1,000,000 times. I'm 1,000% with you.
I met people from Europe.
If you think about it,
American football.
There's a ball and there are bases. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, same thing. Basket. With football, yeah. Basically, what they did is they.
You use your.
Are y'all ready for this? I wish I had a kufi, man. Are y'all ready for this? What basically happened?
Go ahead, Jay. Hold it down for all of us, man.
So basically, soccer, football around the world has always been the thing. And the Americans at that time saw that. So they figured we'll make our own.
Nah, you don't need a kufi. I'll be right back what you need for this.
Oh, man.
You don't need a kufi,
I'm going to just hold up the story for this.
Jay funny as hell, man.
My bad, I'll be right there. I know exactly what you need for this. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. You take it forever, man. You making me lose my train of thought.
Where's that, man?
Oh, shit.
Lord of mercy. Where the hell you get that shit from?
Stars and Stripes. You know what I mean?
From the same aisle you got your gold suit, motherfucker.
This what you need for that. You know what I mean?
I just be dragging that gold suit shit.
Come on, gold members. Stop acting like that.
smoking a pancake.
Yeah.
But no. So basically, like I'm saying, man, if you really think about this, and it's so clear as day, and I did kind of lose my train of thought, and I'm trying to get back to it all, but the shit is sad, man. It's manipulation. It's sophisticated manipulation, man. And we got to be better to kind of really keep our eyes open and figure out what's going on.
In America, we like to move
take
to
the game away. Think about it. Take the game away, right?
Yeah.
Like, but not take the game away. Let's just take it and rename it. Like, how much of what we do is kind of that? Take something and rename it, and put our spin on it. And with the NFL being the NFL, with college football, do you understand? College football is the third most profitable sport in America. College anything should not be the third most profitable when there's 4 major leagues. There's the NFL, the NBA, baseball, and hockey.
Call it catchball. Call it something else.
But think about this. College football is the third most profitable. The NFL is number 1. Do y'all understand that college football is more profitable than professional sports, than other professional sports? That's how big what that shit is.
Mm-hmm. The nigga and playmakers, the nigga say football more important than God. I say, God damn.
Think about it. More people watch. Yo, think about that comment. More people watch football on Sundays than attend church.
Mm-hmm. That shit.
All I'm saying is, like, we need to accept defeat on that, and football might need to be renamed because football,
like the World Cup, that might happen.
Huh?
But I don't think
if
so.
we win the World Cup,
that might be. It might be like actual people pushing for this. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, like it, bro, football, the NFL makes so much money. The NFL is about to print their own money. You know what I'm saying?
I've been trying to figure out what we should rename it to, and it's like I don't know. But football,
You said pass ball before. I've heard you say that.
Yeah, pass
ball, run ball,
catch ball.
Just, I mean, fuck it. Why not just really call it what it is?
What?
America ball.
That got a ring to it.
Europeans call it American football.
Yeah.
That's how they refer to it.
That's what a lot of people call it, is American football.
They call it American football. Mm-hmm. And every time this guy who was distinguishing the difference, he said, yeah, y'all play football. We play football. Like, they used the U, but F-U-T-B-O-L, F-O-O-T. Yeah. But, they really make sense calling it football
with the asterisks. And,
I feel like when we describe it as soccer to the international community, they think we ignorant. Like, oh, yeah, soccer. American guys.
You go run along, right? You know nothing about the game.
Out of here. That's why y'all get your ass kicked, because y'all not even playing the right game.
That's exactly.
You're not even playing the right game.
1930, bro. Exactly.
I seen the watch.
But now the game is getting better over here. Like, they're taking it serious. And shout out to the women's team. It started with the women, because they started advancing deeper, and that started getting kids hungrier. And now these kids are playing soccer like crazy. Look at Zarius. You know what I'm saying? Like
2 more championships for New York. You know what I mean? The New York football club, whatever the New York football club is, the women won a championship a couple days ago, and the Liberty won the Commissioner's Bowl.
Yeah, fuck that Commissioner's Cup, man. That's like the NBA Cup.
The in-season tournament. They won the in-season tournament.
AJ Wilson wasn't even playing, I don't think. Man. Should be ready for that championship.
Yo, you seen that they did her sneakers, the A2s, but they did them in the foam versions?
Yo, the blue shits is fire. Them blue shits hard.
Them red shits too.
Them blue shits.
I
Them
don't
shits,
really fuck with the coppers because it's not really that copper color. It's like
it's more
I don't know.
brownish.
Yeah,
Kinda.
but
But
the
them
blue and
shits
the
hard.
reds, yeah,
Them
yeah.
shits hard.
But
I
nah,
saw
I
them
ain't
shits
getting no
yesterday.
more, man. I ain't copping none. Yo, I've been on street sneaker strike, but I copped a pair of Agassi threes a couple weeks
Okay.
ago, and I had to stop it because I had to get it was the pink shits, the white and pink shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to, but
Damn. Them
no
shits hard.
more.
Though. I seen them shits.
Yeah,
Them shits
I
but no.
just seen AJ Wilson sneakers just when y'all was talking about it. That shit's fire. And Nike doing right by her. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Nigga,
them twos is fire.
D-Rock got them shits. Well, not the foam posit ones, but he got the one that came out the
Shout out to
on,
D-Rock.
on first day. He fuck with Asia.
Yeah, yo, she a beast, man. Like y'all ever watch her game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She a beast, man.
yeah.
She can do everything on the court.
Well, I seen her game winner was a midi floaty, like it was like a spin fade away.
She could do everything, man.
Hey.
Handle the rock, pass, play defense, shoot threes. She's a beast in the post, like everything, man. Whatever you want, she got it.
I think it's this nigga Anthony Davis. He got a prank show. Y'all ever seen it?
Yeah.
He pranked Asia Wilson into thinking that the gym she was working at, that they was forging people's signatures and shit, like selling the signatures. That shit had me crying because she was.
And Bam was in on that shit too.
Yeah. All right, you seen that shit? That shit was funny though.
Hell yeah, that shit was hella funny.
I ain't see it.
Maybe it's funny for putting together a prank show and all of that because it's basically punk just for athletes and shit. They caught
somebody need to walk in. Somebody need to walk in and prank his ass and tell him, "Yo, you're gonna be 100% healthy all year long. We guarantee you. You're gonna play all 82, my brother." Like somebody needs to prank him with that shit, man.
I think they already pranked him because he thought he was going to the Warriors, and I think they pulled the rug out from under that. And he's not going.
Braun might be going to Philly, man. And if he do, stamp it. Philly about to be the Monstars.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering where Braun's gonna go.
Yeah, think about that.
If he go to the 76ers,
I heard Philly like 3 hours ago, and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense.
I was thinking
he fits right in that power forward spot. Think about it. That's all they missing.
That's facts. Mm-hmm. And Vito got to be the one option no more, especially with all of those players.
Oh shit, there is no one option.
Right?
Eating, man. That shit is like Ace Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Like AZ from Pay Full, man. Everybody eats, man.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I stuck in lineup is death. And they just signed Anthony Simons too. So they're gonna have him coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about it.
They got Anthony Simons too?
Both of them came from the Celtics, not the same trade, but
they signed him to a 2-year, like $12 million contract. Like it's them type of moves out there, but Sean Marks don't be looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
I would have loved to have Anthony Simons 2 years, $12 million. What?
Mm-hmm. We need to get rid of some of these guards we got. We got too many.
We need to offload a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Terrence Mann, Saraf,
first,
motherfucking
Terrence Mann first.
Yeah, him first, Saraf second, and then there's another one. I can't remember his name right now, but he need to go too because he on the roster just taking up space.
You don't Nolan Traore? You don't like Nolan Traore?
He could stick around and figure out what's going on.
Oh, you talking about Malachi Smith?
I'm not a big fan on him at all.
You talking about Malachi Smith?
Yeah, he could go.
Yeah,
we got too many guards, man. I know that.
All of them could go, and Anthony Simons could have happened, man. Like, it's shit that he didn't do. Like, all right, Julius Randle, cool. Yo, you could have did something else. Something else. Mo Wagner is not the something else to me. Like, again, solid pickup. I like it. But again, what are we trying to do this year? Are we trying to just win 30 games this year instead of 20?
I don't want the less talented brother. If you're not getting Franz, fuck a Wagner.
I'm not mad at the deal. 2 years, 19, 18 million. Like, I'm not mad at it at all. But he come on, we still got bread and he not pulling the trigger on something when he can. And it's like, what are you waiting for? Why are you saving the salary cap money? It's not going to help us next year by still having 25 million left underneath the salary cap.
We got 2 minutes. Shout to this is JTV. Shout to Philosophical P. Shout to the chat. JDJ, you know you're the funniest nigga in the chat. Shout to the whole chat. Shout to Stir the Pot. You already
Shout
know.
to India, know what I mean?
Shout out to India, word. Shout out to India. We got some other viewers from some other countries too. I can't remember, but shout out to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's never shout out to Sean Marks or Joe Sato.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody stirring the pot all over the world. I mean, India.
Shout out to shaking your fist on the lawn, telling people get off your lawn. Know what I mean? It's America.
Walk around that lawn. Walk around the lawn. But yeah, we gonna